This lie and gossip lady from Sister Space is a liar. She says she never tweeted about Meghan Markle. I'm going to put some after this so you can see it. Please like, share, and subscribe. She was a plant. She had a plan when she went into Buckingham Palace. She shouldn't have been invited at all to begin with. And now, guess what? She's asking for money due to her trauma. She and the other woman haven't stopped asking for money. Okay? She was a plant. She went there. And she had a mission and she accomplished it, just like Meghan Markle did when she married Harry. She had a mission. Get a title and get the hell out of there and go to the United States, exploit it and call everybody a racist and disgusting things so she can be the victim, so she can continue being a professional victim. Disgusting. Disgusting. This is going to be an interesting video. And thank you again for watching, liking. Thanks for the super thanks, guys. It helps a lot. Thanks for the PayPal donations. We're having the school is having the graduation. I thought I'd take it, I film it so I can show it to you guys and you can see where the money goes to. Don't worry, I'm not going to show the children's faces because even though I showed them the last time with the approval of the parents, I was trashed. So I will show you that so you can all decide, okay? And thank you for the donations for that. I really appreciate it. It's great. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I missed you so much today. Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for watching my videos, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and for not being woke. Today, we have a couple of things to say. Bravo for Will Smith, who has finished his tour and has forgiven himself for assaulting Chris Rock. How brave of him. Yes, he has forgiven himself. You know, this man, I have never seen anything like, well, I have. We have Meghan Markle. And Alec Baldwin. There's, actually the list is too long to list. We have Jussie Smollett. But this man should be behind bars because he assaulted somebody in public space. Now, many people have said to me, Paula, but if the victim didn't want to press charges, when it is a public crime, the police is okay, let's say somebody comes and kills you, but the victim doesn't want to press charges because the victim is dead. But the police still has to investigate and see what happens. And if charges are warranted, they issue them. So Will Smith is, of course, congratulating himself, trying to revive his career. Had it been a white man that done that, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Now, we have that woman from Sister Space, who claimed that she never tweeted about Meghan. You've seen the introduction. If not, please go back and pause and read. And those are just some of the tweets she's done about Meghan Markle. Now, the palace, if the palace, this is why I say ambivalence is the gangrene of everything. They should remove Harry and Meghan Markle from the royal website. They're no longer working royals. Why do they keep inviting organizations that are associated to Meghan Markle and Harry? Why? Now, I gotta tell you something about that commercial or whatever Victus ad that they did. Didn't you wonder why Harry and Meghan are not seen together? Didn't you wonder? If you look, Harry's playing with the guy, looking at the blonde woman, and then we have Meghan Markle come with a scary stare. But it's amazing. She has to be involved in everything Harry does. And of course, she has to be the last one to appear because she is the important one. Yet Harry didn't go with her to Indianapolis. You know, she did the manifesting thing with her thing, and she claims that it's her husband who did that. Yet you would have thought that for her closure, for her closing podcast, she would have invited her husband. And it's very interesting. She said that it was very cleansing. So basically, she used the podcast to get even with everybody. Now, she also said they try to bury me, but I'm a seed. No, Meghan Markle, you're not a seed. You are a bad weed that destroys the good seeds or plants around you. That's what you are. A seed means something positive. Everything about Meghan Markle and Harry is negative. And now, do you now see why I said it was important for Buckingham Palace to challenge Meghan Markle's false racism allegations? They did a swift investigation about Lady Hussey. Why didn't they do one with Harry and Meghan Markle? Why didn't they investigate Harry and Meghan Markle's allegations? Now, apparently, it's now a crime to ask where you're from. So I'm going to ask you guys, where are you from? Where were you born? What was your heritage? Have you lived here long? Do you come from far? I get asked that question everywhere I go because of my ethnicity and my background. In Latin America, because my last name is not Latina. In Canada, because my last name is not Smith or Jones. Is actually my last name was from the former Yugoslavia. Now it's Montenegro, Centini, the area of Centini. But so everywhere I go, I get asked because of my last name. If I were probably living in Yugoslavia, in Montenegro, Centini, or whatever, they wouldn't be asking that because it's a normal last name in that area. But that's not the case here. So this 83-year-old beautiful lady, it's been branded a racist, but by this liar, because she lied. She said that she's never tweeted about Meghan Markle, and they're like 11 or 12 tweets. I just posted them, and I posted some of them because there's actually quite a lot of them. Nobody heard the conversation. We have another liar who is a huge Meghan Markle supporter saying, "Oh yeah, that was the conversation." And the reason why Buckingham Palace is so terrified of this racist thing is because they let it go too far without challenging Meghan Markle. So why isn't Buckingham Palace investigating the claims that Meghan Markle made? I'll tell you why. Because they're false claims, and that is a crime. That is a crime in the United Kingdom. Why did they swiftly investigate Lady Hussey thing? Because, of course, it was Camilla's thing, and Camilla's thing cannot be tainted by anything. So they dealt with this woman who serviced without pay, by the way, for many, many decades, the crown. And Prince William, shame on you. You said that individual was dealt with? That 83-year-old individual is your godmother. I am so disappointed in what he said. And I'm disappointed because this must have come from Camilla and Prince Charles, the firing and handling swiftly. Why didn't Prince Charles handle swiftly the cash for honors scandal when it involved somebody he liked? Why? But he wants to get rid of this old lady because probably she served the queen and she doesn't want to have her around because probably she doesn't like Camilla. And now Buckingham Palace, Charles, who is a pussy, I'm sorry I've said it, he's a pussy. He has no backbone. Oh, I'm going to let go of this person. Again, cash for honors. How about Camilla saying that the kid was going to be born brown with a ginger afro? Or asking what the kid was going to look like. Because apparently now asking regular questions is illegal. Apparently now the dirty word is mother. Because saying the word mother is offensive to transgender, binary, non-binary, fluid, no fluid, whatever they want to call themselves. Okay? That's the world we live in today. An 83-year-old lady asking a woman who was, Lord help me, wearing a tiara, wearing the most ethnic looking ensemble, asking her, where do you come from? And the woman knew what she was being asked because she's there in the palace looking as ethnic as possible. If she's a proud African descent with Jamaican, whatever it is, why didn't she say it to begin with? She could have said, well, I was born here, but my parents are from here, here. End of the conversation. End of the conversation. Okay? Now, I want to talk about Boston. I am absolutely shocked at Daily Mail, how they've been covering the royal visit. In Boston, they've been loved. People went all over the place from all over America to go see the royals. In the rain. You couldn't pay people to see Meghan Markle in the sunshine, and Harry in the Netherlands. Just a few, 5, 10, or at the most. These people travel far, and they were standing there in the rain for hours. 4 hours. To see real royalty. For some reason, Daily Mail is hell-bent on putting a negative spin on a very successful visit. I really don't understand. I really don't understand. And that lady who gave the speech in Boston about colonialism, lady, the last time I checked, the United States has colonies right now. People from the United States came and invaded the United States and the native people of the United States. Do you remember that? They were slaughtered, murdered. So all these people can live in the United States. So the United States should not be throwing stones, because it's not the black people that were the problem here. It's the native Indians in the United States who habitated the land and were killed to have it inhabited. I don't want to get political, but that's the truth. If anybody deserves reparations, it's not the black people. It's the Native Americans who were there when, the British people settled in the United States. Now, this lady's talking about colonialism. There's still slavery in Africa and Asia. And the slavery is done by black people to black people and Asians. Why isn't she go talk there? The United States never had slaves there. The people who settled in the United States brought slaves. And by the way, it was the Democrats who wanted to keep slavery going. It was the Republicans who didn't want to keep slavery going. So why, I'm sorry I'm going like this, but it's, it's just stupid. People, if they're going to be imbeciles, they should know better. So now, Lady Hussey, an 83-year-old lady, the lady who accompanied the Queen. And the Queen, we know, wouldn't have anybody without, who's insensitive, because the Queen loved the Commonwealth. So now asking, where are you from? What's your heritage? What's your background? This has happened just because it was the first event Camilla hosted. It was an event by Camilla. Make no mistake about it. And I know I'm going to get hate from you guys. But look how the palace dealt swiftly, because, of course, Camilla invited that. And, of course, that racism thing overshadowed everything. She was a plant. This lady went there, as I said, just like Meghan Markle did. She had a mission, and she walked out with that mission. So I ask you, all of you, where are you from? Where do you come from? What's your heritage? Are you black? Are you white? Are you Asian? Are you a mother? Are you a female? Because apparently that's illegal. And those questions are grounds for calling you a racist. Being called a racist is not like nowadays, it's like being called a witch back then. Yeah, that's where we are right now.